Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to Growing Wisdom, and we're here with Dave Volante today at Volante Farms, and we are talking starting seeds. And, you know, I've shown folks how to do this a little bit, and we came out to check out with an expert. What are some of the, the critical steps, I guess, if you could walk us through, and things that would go wrong? You know, homeowners are always sort of saying, oh, it didn't work for me. Why wouldn't it work?
You want to overseed would be the first thing I would say. You know, you want to not only overseed as far as number of plants you want, but within each cell or each pot that you're seeding, overseeding that as well. Because you can always, if there's 3 seedlings come up and you only want one, you can always pull a couple out. You want to keep it nice and moist. You want to keep it real humid and pretty warm. You don't want to be seeding in a garage this time of year.
Right.
You'd like to be in a nice window, nice covered up spot, something like that that gets a good amount of sun. And then you want to keep an eye on it. You want to know when to look for little green, shoots. And then at that point, you want to get it in the sun, pull the cover off of it, and let them really come up, and then you'll see what you have.
And so, if I was a homeowner, what would I cover this with? Could I cover it with saran wrap or something?
Yeah, so just any kind of plastic. We use like probably a heavier gauge plastic than that, but I suppose that would probably work pretty well. On the bottom, on the top, you probably, when we cover it with a white plastic, something that's not translucent, that no light's going to get through, at least initially, until, like I said, you see those shoots pop, then you pull it off the plastic.
So at the beginning, you actually don't want it in full sun.
No, you want the sun just for the heat.
And then when they pop, as soon as I see those little green shoots, then what do I do?
Take the cover off of it and let the light get at it, and keep it moist.
And how, when you say moist, wet?
Basically like any other plant. Don't go overly crazy with the water.
Now, what type of soil should you use? Can I go out to my yard and just put some dirt in here?
You can use something in your garden, but you're way better off using something that's made for this purpose, like a seed starter mix, something like that.
Now, you have a pretty cool contraption. Can you show me what this is?
It's called a germination chamber. You can see it, we pack in the seed trays pretty tight. There's a heating element on the bottom that basically creates steam from a little water container, and it keeps it, like I said before, very humid and very warm. It'll cut the germination time in half to about 3/4.
Wow. How many weeks do you want something growing sort of inside in this environment before you put it out? Is there a number of weeks?
As long as you have a good environment, like a nice sunny window, you can grow things for as long as you want before you put them on.
And what happens if I don't have enough light? It's going to get very leggy, right?
It's going to really stretch and try to find that light. Exactly.
Well, Dave, thank you. I know you do tens of thousands of seedlings a year, so I consider you an expert, which is why we came to you. And I hope this has been helpful to you if you're starting seeds. Remember, keep them nice and moist, keep them warm, keep them in a lot of light once they germinate, and then plant them outside. Come back every week for all of our tips, hints, and helps here at growingwisdom.com.